the Dog Doing? The movie game show. I will give you the premise of an Air Bud movie. Air Bud, the golden retriever who did all these sports movies all throughout the 90s, early 2000s. You have to guess what the title is in chat. Every movie is Air Bud, some pun. There are 15 Air Bud movies. Don't question me on that. No Googling. No Googling. All right, so your first one, just to introduce the concept of the game, is we have Air Bud Plays Basketball. What is the name of that Air Bud movie? Air Bud Plays Basketball. You're trying to guess the name of the movie. We'll give you a second as you type your answers. Again, Air Bud, Air Bud, Air Bud, Air Bud. That's right. We're just introducing the concept of the game. It is just called Air Bud. Air Bud. There's nothing in the rules that says a dog can't play basketball. Up next, we have Air Bud Plays Football. And this is American football. What is the name of that movie? Air Bud blank. You can just give me the blank part of it. Foot Bud. Golden Receiver. Golden Receiver. Air Bud 2. I see just Air Bud. Air Bud, Air Bud. Air Bud Goes Long. It's a good guess. Alright, let's we can just keep this going. Air Bud 2. Air Bud 2, less airtime. It is indeed Air Bud Golden Receiver. There's nothing in the rules that says a dog can't play football. Up next, Air Bud Plays Soccer, or as you Europeans call it, football. So Air Bud Plays Soccer. Going Golden Receiver again. Just Air Bud. I'll give you a hint. None of them are just a number. Air Bud World Pop. Air Bud Plays Soccer. Air Bud Football. He's Brazilian now. Football in it. Hey, cheers to you, Cure Destiny. I guess I should switch my mode to just chatting for this dumb game. As this is not technically Jackbox. For anybody confused, they're stopping on by. It is indeed World Pup. And this is, of course, the introduction of the Air Buddies, which end up becoming their own franchise. Up next, we have Air Bud Plays a Baseball. He's just going through all the sports. There's nothing in the rules that says a dog can't play baseball. These are terrible puns. I need a refund. All real movies, for sure. Home Run, 7th Inning Fetch, World Series. Swingy, 7th Inning Fetch. Air Bud Something Something Fetch. Air Bud needs to stop making movies and just be a good boy. It is indeed Air Bud 7th Inning Fetch, introducing the raccoon character. Let me do, we'll just put this one on loop. Alright, next, we have Air Bud Plays Volleyball. We'll go through these a little bit quicker. But Air Bud Plays Volleyball. What is the name of that movie? This is the Air Bud quiz. Spikes Back? I don't know. That sounds good. Butthole. Spikes Back. Seems y'all know it. Air Bud Strikes Back. Screw You Beach. The worst sport. Air Bud a Spike. It is indeed Air Bud Spikes Back, introducing the parrot character. Air Bud versus Predator. Exactly. That one featured Arnold Schwarzenegger. It was great. Alright, and then we have Air Bud joins a competitive eating tournament. Air Bud joins a competitive eating tournament. What is that Air Bud pun name? And it's Air Bud blank. Air Bud is a fat bass. Fat Bud. Air Bud eats back. Hot dog. Welcome to your mom. Becomes a cannibal. What is the name of this? Of this definitely real Air Bud movie. Hot dog. Red Pandu Satin Leader, you did get it. It's Air Bud Hot Dog. So that is of course that very real movie. And then we have Air Bud Becomes a Dentist. There's nothing in the rules that says a dog can't be a dentist. So what is the name of that movie? It's all Air Bud and then some pun. Air Bud Becomes a Dentist. Dogistry. Air Bud Drilled. Canine Cleaner. Canine. Electric Joe Boogaloo. fucks your mama. He's a uni student 9. Canine cleaner. I paid tuition and I got a dog for free. Superhero friends. Canine tees. Kate Lopez, I think you are the closest. It is Airbud Canine Care. So Airbud Canine Care is, of course, that Airbud, that very real Airbud movie. You can see it says Airbud up there. So definitely real. All right, next movie. Airbud plays guitar in a Pink Floyd cover band. Airbud plays guitar in a Pink Floyd cover band. What is the name of this Airbud movie? It's always Airbud and then a pun. So what is that? Corey owns Airbud. Airbud Jam and Jam Sessions. Wish You Were So Much Hair. The Dark Side of the Moon. Rock and Roll On. Brain Stew by Green Day. John Bon Jovi. Rough Beats. What did you walk into? Welcome to the Airbud quiz. This is something I created for stand-up comedy. I converted for the stream a while ago. Hot Licks. And McBain, you did get it. It is Airbud, The Bark Side of the Moon. Quite a concept album, but yes, Bark Side of the Moon is correct. Monkey C, you were very close to The Dog Side of the Moon. All right, our next very real Airbud movie. Airbud gets a research grant to find a cure for cancer. So it's Airbud gets a research grant to find a cure for cancer. What is the name of this definitely real Airbud movie? Airbud barking at cancer. Woof woof. Shitty university bureaucracy. I'm a doctor, bitch. Save the good boys and girls. Cures his biological movie. Airbud, what the fuck is happening? Airbud Doctor. Ooh, Doctor's pretty good. Doggone Disease of Airbud versus Walter White. I'm sorry, the answer is Airbud Lab. The Labrador who works in a laboratory. There's nothing in the rules that says the dog can't cure cancer. Up next, Airbud becomes a magician. So what is the name of that? Is he not a lab? He's not a lab. What is the name of this movie? Pull your mama. Bud, Airbud, is this your card? Airbud, let's pause. Abracadoodle. Ooh. That is pretty damn close. Abracalabra is right. It is Airbud Labracadabra, so it's very close. The lab is at the... Again, he's not a lab, but whatever. I did not know that when I read this. I guess, yeah, Golden Receiver. Airbud does stand-up comedy. So what is the name of that Airbud movie? Airbud has a rough life. They really be milking this franchise. Yes, these are definitely all real movies. What is Airbud does stand-up comedy? Airbud, rough crowd. Pretty clever. Airbud takes Corey's 30-night job. Mr. Peanut Butter's house takes over Corey. Dead comedy career. Barking out loud. Pulls the Corey C. Amy Schumer cameo. It is, of course, Airbud, Pause for Laughter. A very funny movie of a goofy pup just doing his best. Then, moving on from stand-up comedy, Airbud does improv comedy. Improv comedy. What is the name of that Airbud movie? Again, we'll just move through these. The names are gonna get dumber and dumber. I'll tell you that much. What is the name? Steal Yours Jokes. Airbud, we should fucking stop. Airbud's a shitty person. Saturday Night Bark. Improv Yo Mama, Cancel Culture. Who's barking is it anyway? So it is a sequel to the stand-up comedy Pause for Laughter. This one is, of course, Airbud, Pause for Silence, because improv comedy is dumb. Hey, here's a suggestion. Write your own jokes, dumbass. We have Airbud becomes an enforcer for the mob. So Airbud becomes an enforcer for the mob. What is the name of that Airbud movie? Mob 'em up. Airbud Barkzooka. Or Barkuza. Barkuza, the Bark Father. The Sopranos. The Sopranos. There you go. Gonna cap your ass cheeks. Airbud Pugshot. Pause up. Give me the wolf and money. Mobrador. Damn, that's pretty good. Pugshot. Alright, it is, of course, Airbud. Rough them up. Air Bud roughed them up. Again, enforcer for the mob. A lot. It's the first rated R movie in the Air Bud franchise, but not the last. As Air Bud Makes a Porno comes up next. The first Air Bud to get the NC-17 rating. Did not get a theatrical release. Doggy Style. Allegorical guess. Air Bud Makes a Porno. Doggy Style, Doggy Sins. Doggy Style, obviously. Air Bud Makes Air Buddies. Bestiality. So Air Bud Makes a Porno is, of course, Air Bud Smut Mutt. And it's that's one that's too hot for TV. This Air Bud Smut Mutt. Quite an existential movie. Alright, our next movie. It's the last Air Bud movie, so this is the 15th and the final Air Bud movie. What was the title of that movie? We'll make it quick. This is the last one of the dumb quiz that I set up. I'm criticizing your golden retriever identifying skills. Hold on. I did this as a goof 'em up. Good Bark, Rip Hagrid Pog, Air Bud hangs himself. Red Pandu, you indeed are the closest. It is, of course, called Air Bud. Binge watches every Air Bud movie on Netflix and then kills himself. It's a Netflix original as well. So yeah, it's Air Bud binge watches every Air Bud movie on Netflix and kills himself. It's got a real Marley and Me ending. And that is, of course, the Air Bud